Hi guys, this is Ratchet, and we are playing Criminal Case, Episode Pass, Case 30, How the East Was Won. Let's alive, Chapter 3, and Melvin is holding Shiva's hostage. You got a trash can to put him in, or do you want me to toss him out myself? Shiva's! Thank you, Miss Ferrari, you can handle it from here. As for you, Katia, my patience is getting thin. It'll take as long as it takes. Seamus, you put yourself in a dangerous position being here. An explanation is in order. Oh, yeah, were you trying to get to Gilletta? Probably. Certainly. So, Seamus, why did you come back here knowing full well the danger you are putting yourself in? What do you think? I want to see Julieta, of course. I hate thinking about her going through this alone. Really? You know she hasn't mentioned your name a single time since we've been here? Well, obviously she's distraught. Or maybe you've been lying all along about your love for her. Maybe it was all a ploy to get to the leader of a rival gang and kill him. And maybe you came back to the hacienda to finish the job and kill Vittorio's family. You're out of your mind. I came to Court Gorge with only a horse, a pack of beef jerky, and the love I have for Gilletta. I have nothing to do with the gangs anymore. Jota is all I have. This wall between us is torture. I drown my souls in snake coil and it only makes me feel worse. It is true you'll stay away from this place. As for us, Katia had better take another look inside before Marvin decides to kick us out next. Oh. Why do I get the feeling that Seamus is going to be the killer? But now that I think about it, Gilletta hasn't mentioned Seamus at all when we interrogated her. I think she was lying to us. The star reads, every morning he goes to church unarmed. This must have been about Vittorio. So someone was reporting on his every move, and I agree, the focus on his being unarmed seems to point at a possible attack. Which begs the question, who was planning to betray you? Maybe that purple nuts on the note will provide us with an answer. Let us show you make short work of the lock on this cabinet, Katia. Let's get to it. Okay. Alright, first let's collect whatever that pink thing is from the note. Next second, the sample we took from a note should be enough for me all to tell us who was taking notes of Vittorio's every move. Fuck you. Alright, 9 hours. Alright, let's now search this cabinet. Alright, first let's unlock it. And there's a note. Today's cabinet only contains a single piece of paper. Look, this is a divorce petition signed by Franca. Oh, there's a blank space where Vittorio didn't sign. You're right, we should talk to Franca. I just hope she has calmed down since we first spoke. Oh, you wanted a divorce. Let's see now why. Mrs. Capacci, Helen told us you wanted to divorce your husband. Ah, Dad, I'll tell you a little story. One night at dinner, Vittorio cries his linguine. I ask him what is the matter, and he tells me he's scared. Scared of what? I ask him. Scared of dying la mort, he tells me. La mort. Can you imagine? He was weak, mio marito. Would not drink the snake oil I buy to make it strong, so I drink it myself. I guess I'll snake oil to Giulietta also, because she's like her papa sometimes. The bottom line, I cannot stay with a weak man. That Uwe the bullet would have let the Capecci empire fall apart. So I asked for a divorce, but he was too stubborn to even do that. Let us just hope Mrs. Capecci, despite your frustration, didn't opt for the common alternative to divorce. Oh, Giulietta is number one suspect too. Let's check out this purple substance. Thea's happy occurrence to a note was quite unusual. What is it? Well, that purple substance is actually a lotion with aphrodisiacal properties. They help people feel more inclined to. I'm sure Katia knows what aphrodisiacal means. Thank you, Viola. No, I don't. And you're right, knows that you might be in need of such products, and it must have been written by Adriana. But who was Adriana taking notes on Vittorio? Katia, let's go have another talk with her. I don't think I want to question what that is, so... Miss Bercia, we found your note. Who are you keeping updated on Vittorio's every move and why? Oh no, where'd you find this? Marvin will kill me if he sees it. My loyalty has always been to the Irish, and the gang needs all the help we can get these days, so when Vittorio offered to hire me, I saw an opportunity to do some spying. And did your loyalty extend to kill Vittorio on their behalf? I make love, not war, but when the jerks started paying me in snake oil and beef jerky, I knew I had made the right decision to be a spy. At least the Irish pay me in money. But it doesn't matter anyway, I was never able to send a note to anyone in the gang. Miss Bercia, if we find you're lying to us, it'll go where beef jerky is considered a luxury item. In prison. Look, it is evidently clear that the woman in Vittorio's life, family, and otherwise are less than pleased by his conduct. We're still lacking the final piece of evidence pointing to Vittorio's killer. Except we must make another sweep of the crisis before the trail goes cold. Let's find out which motherfucker killed Vittorio when we wanted to do it. When we wanted to do it ourselves. Well, not kill him, but arrest him. I don't see now who is most suspicious suspect, but I kind of have feeling it's going to be Shivas. I don't know why, but I think this time he's gonna turn up the killer after being in a gang for just dozens of just recent cases we investigated. You see the first few cases, he seemed like a nice guy and then he got into gang. As he predicted, it appears there was more to find here. The cactus needles all over this globe imply it was worn by our killer to protect her hand from the murder weapon. I agree, we ought to get our sample from it. I'd rather have looked twice at that chest or chap like that, since my true intuition never fails. We must search it quickly. Time is of the essence. Don't worry, I'll hurry. Actually, I don't need to. I have a lot of time to do all this. Alright, first let's collect whatever we can do from this glow. Alright, vacuum it up. Let us get this cat to kills glow. Okay. I'll let you know what he's going to say, so. There. And now let's search this chest. Oh, that's his tie. Yeah, why does the tie find that chest looks so familiar? Oh, but you're right, it's the same tie Vittorio is for. To see what his emblem on the pin. There's not a second to lose. Let's send this. Okay, okay. I know it makes you mad, guys, but I just don't know what he's going to say. Every time we realize the last two pieces of evidence about killer's profile. I just know it. Let's first check out these cactus needles. Viola, were you able to learn anything new from the cactus needles Katia found on the killer's glove? Well, among the needles were bits of brown fuzz. Under microscope I saw that they were actually bird feather barbs. You mean to tell us you found a barb in a needle stack? As a matter of fact, I did. It did appear you had a feather on them somewhere and the cactus needles brushed against it, scraping off some of the barbs. But they would rather step close to discover the identity of our fine feathered foe. Alright. And the last clue about the killer is... Katia, I think you'll appreciate what I found on Vittorio's necktie. The tip of the tie where someone might have grabbed it was stained with a mixture of aloe vera, with vitamin E, and apple cider vinegar, all of which are so effective at healing sunburn. Which confirmed that Vittorio would have had no use of such a treatment. His skin was clearly accustomed to the desert sun. Therefore, the sunburn treatment on the tie came from your killer. I already knew about that. I noticed that on our suspect, so thank you, Viola. This was helpful. Yeah, keep your eyes peeled for a killer who's been touched by the sun. Yeah, he was really touched by the sun. And by the handcuffs I'm carrying. God damn it, they will be able to put Vittorio behind us when we are seconds away from taking his killer to jail. Let's do this. Arrest the killer and later finish with this Italian terror around Coyote Gorge. She doesn't have a sunburn. She doesn't have any feathers. I got you now, motherfucker! I knew it! I knew it! I knew it! It was him! I thought it was going to be him, and he is. Seamus is guilty. She was O'Neill under arrest for the murder of Vittorio Capacci. What? Yeah, do you realize what kind of trouble I'd be in if I were to kill Mr. Capacci? We do. The same kind of trouble you're in now. We found your riding glove at the crisis. So stock full of needles from when you showed a cactus into Vittorio's mouth. Why would I even do this? I'm not in the gag anymore, I told you. I don't know, but we also found a bottle of shit you used to drag Vittorio's body from the garden into the chapel. Was this prompted by remorse? Why would I feel remorseful for something I didn't do? But you did do it. First you tried to drag him by his tie before using the sheet. You left your sunburn cream on the cloth. It was a mistake. It was all a terrible mistake. I came for Giulietta. I was going to take her to the city hall to the law. We could finally be free from the prejudices around us. And you thought murdering her father would make the elopement easier? No, you weren't supposed to be there. When I heard Vittorio and his men were in town, I suddenly was tired to go find Giulietta. But by the time I reached the garden, there he was. He had fire coming out of his eyes. I couldn't cool Vittorio's anger. He wouldn't hear anything. He threw me to the ground and leaped atop me. Had no choice but to defend myself. I saw the cactus, broke a piece off, and shoved it in his mouth. I was terrified for my life. When I realized he was dead, I was horrified. I thought she would let the find him there or see him out of her window, so I dragged his body to the chapel. Judge will never forgive me. After the question of mercy is up to the judge. She was nearly under arrest. Oh, but that's very sad. So, Seamus O'Neill is stand before the court accused of the murder of Vittorio Capacci. How do you plead? I plead guilty, Your Honor, but it were in self-defense. Mr. O'Neill, matters of the heart are never easy. They are made even worse when they include long-standing prejudices and thoughts. But regardless of the success of Vittorio Capacci's own dishonorable doings, murder is a crime that cannot go unpunished. We have heard your testimony. In light of the success, that you are hereby being sentenced to 10 years in prison for manslaughter. So be it. I murdered the father of my only love. Prison is nothing to compare to the torment in my heart. Ah, so he only killed he only killed just to protect himself. That's kind of a sad thing when we find out about motive for the murder. Now I feel very bad for Shimus. And I knew he was a good guy somehow, and this was just a self-defense, so he was still a good guy. It's absolutely tragic that Shimus and Giulietta's love story should end this way. Much the most beautiful theater concerns the stories of such star-crossed lovers. Theirs is a timeless tragedy. Let's not exaggerate. 10 years is 80 but timeless. And that ruffian is getting exactly what he deserved after all the trouble he got up to. If we were to kill every person we deem unlawful, the streets of Concordia would soon be empty. But all's well that ends well, Katia. Now if you excuse me, I've been invited to the mayors to celebrate this auspicious turn of events. Celebration of ending Italian terror around Coyote Gorge. Well, we're still gonna need to investigate it somehow. And to end it, probably. And certainly. Alright, we're gonna start here, going to play Once Upon a Time in the East, number 6. So, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!